This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Here comes the heat. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Kansas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Looking for the score. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That's a good sight to see from this defense. Last week, they gave up a ton of points in a loss. This week, get a deflection early. Hopefully see the ball a little bit better, play the passing game better. This defense definitely has to improve from what it was a week ago.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Got a man, it's Patterson. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got it inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna look downfield again. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Fifita. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's an Arizona.
Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Right back to it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. Just keep slinging it. They get to him as he throws. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Wildcats! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense.
Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Patterson. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's in Arizona.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
3rd down coming up.
Back to pass, it's Fafita. He lets one fly deep. Got it inside the tag. Touchdown, Arizona. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out.
Sets a kickoff.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Inside the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack up. Touchdown, Kansas State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They've got the screen set up. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. These corners backing off a bit. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Picks up the 1st down. Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what he did.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Soft spot in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Johnson looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the beatdown has ensued. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. He's got his man. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That's That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Caught behind the line. It's Burnett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Quarterback making adjustments. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Edwards. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success...
Wide open spaces. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught downfield. He's loose on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the run from inside his own 5. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Dances away to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
With the catch, it's Patterson. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line and deep. And you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll try it over the left side. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves
intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. What a momentum changer as he makes the interception and then takes the return up to the 50. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll give it on the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Sweet cut there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He might want another play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The lone back's got it. Fights off a defender. It's a running room. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looking for a gap. It's Urban. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the gun, running back gets to give. And that is how we will wrap this one up.